overview. Other than a mattress van, the CLA250 is the most affordable way to rock a new Mercedes-Benz. Introduced for the 2014 model year, it's based on a front-wheel drive platform shared with the GLA crossover and the Europe Market A-Class hatchback. The CLA's shape mimics that of the larger, twice as expensive CLS. Both are sedans in the four-door coupe mold that Mercedes started with the original CLS. Although there's a wicked AMG CLA45 variant with 375 horsepower, the standard CLA250 uses a modest, 208 horsepower version of its 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-four mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic with either front or 4MATIC all-wheel drive as in our test car. Potential customers seem to dig it. With a starting price of only $33,325, the CLA puts a sleek body behind a 7-inch white star prominently affixed to a chrome-studded grille. In a way, the CLA approximates a gold chain more than it does a compact car. We haven't tested a CLA since its first model year in 2014, and neither of those previous cars was as lavishly optioned as this example. At $50,250, our 2017 CLA250 4MATIC checked so many boxes that it nearly matched the CLA45's base figure. A well-equipped C300 4MATIC would be more compelling at this price, and a base E300 is only a couple grand more. But model overlap is common. Choice reigns at Mercedes-Benz, and the CLA is the starting point. What's new? Minor changes abound for the 2017 model year. At the front, the bumper adds a contrasting strip in black, silver, or chrome. LED headlamps, as on our car, are optional, $850, and include revised LED tail lamps. Trapezoidal exhaust tips now fit flush to the rear bumper. The wheel designs and the lunar blue metallic paint on our car also are new. Inside, Mercedes added more silver-painted switchgear and swapped in a new steering wheel, revised instrument cluster gauges, and changed the seat upholstery. A slim 8.0-inch infotainment screen is standard, replacing the smaller, thick-bordered display on earlier cars. The ambient lighting can switch among a dozen colors, and just for fun, the lighting cycles through every hue when the car is turned off. The only significant hardware changes are standard automated emergency braking and dynamic select drive modes. The latter alters steering effort, throttle mapping, transmission shift logic, and, in models with adjustable suspension, $850, as in our test car, it will switch the dampers between two firmness levels. What we like, who doesn't like feeling hot? While some CD staffers think the CLA can't adequately hide its frumpy, front-drive origins, most of us agree it's a pretty young thing from any angle. Frameless door glass and that curvaceous profile aren't seen on other entry-level cars. There's hardly a straight-edged line to be found, yet nothing is overwrought. It's an elegant, expressive style befitting of a Mercedes. Our test car's brown leather and contrast stitching, $1,650, made the CLA's interior more inviting than the usual all-black environs. Software updates have made the command interface easier to use and include the latest tech, including in-car Wi-Fi connectivity and, optional, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Acceleration is adequate and the 2.0 liters 258 pounds-to-foot of peak torque is enough to zip this 3,400-pound car along with ease. Tapping the paddles elicits quicker downshifts from the dual-clutch gearbox than the lazier automatics in other Mercedes products. The steering weighting has improved from the overly heavy efforts on earlier CLA models. It's comfortably light without being overly sensitive to small inputs, and the car tracks true on the highway. Handling is impressive with minimal body roll. Braking performance, from the firm pedal to the short stopping distance, is another strong point. What we don't like, with its rakish low roofline, this car might as well have only two doors. Dogs and children are the only ones comfortable in back. But space is the least of the CLA's shortcomings. Almost everything beneath the handsome exterior, from the groaning engine to the flimsy prop bar under the hood, betrays the CLA's low budget. The sport suspension and Pirelli all-season run-flat tires do the CLA no favors on pockmarked roads, where it crashes over bumps while vibrations fill the cabin. On smooth pavement, our thoughts turn to the pervasive road and wind noise. The transmission's rougher shifts, in particular an audible clunk going into first gear at every stop, had us pining for Mercedes-Benz's conventional automatics, whose gear changes seem greased with butter. We squirmed in those high back seats trying to find a relaxing neck position, only to be prodded by the top portion's aggressive forward tilt. While the controls retain the usual Mercedes tactile quality, they're set within thinly padded armrests and surrounded by hard plastics. Even with a lighter option load than was on our example, the CLA still plays too close to newer, more luxurious, and better built Benzes.